So I have this old book. It's a gardening book. I got it at an antique store. Or oh no, it was an antique store. But yeah. So I thought I'd flip through this. My dog got a hair on it. My dog's here, so sorry about that. So whoever owned it, they crossed their name off. But it smells so good. That's the old book smell. It smells good. Before I get started though, I want to say I'm sorry about yesterday because I made a video and I posted it this morning. But I originally had tried to post it yesterday and it was literally like pending all day. And then this morning I wake up and it said upload failed, and so that sucked. But I tried it again this morning and it worked. So it's really tricky making videos, posting ASMR videos. It's just, see, it's from the 60s, 1966, so it's quite old and it smells really good. I wish you could smell it. It has that old book smell. It smells so good. So yeah, it's got all this information on growing plants, and it has them put together in different sections like house plants and flowers, bulbs. Sorry about that. He starts moving and then I get scared he's gonna knock over my teacup. It talks about soils and fertilizer. I want to say it has a section on the compost pile. And special gardens, it says water garden, rock garden, shade, seaside, city. That one's interesting because like most people live in a city these days. Okay, actually, I gotta be real with you. I haven't picked this up for a while and I just breathed in a giant cloud of dust. So it smells good, but it also is dusty. So I hope I don't start coughing while I make this video. For everyone who loves a garden. Yeah. Is this really long? No, maybe I'll read that bit. The Garden of Eden was said to contain every tree that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. All through the ages, gardens have been the symbol of fertility and loveliness. The hanging gardens of Babylon so astonished travelers that they were ranked as one of the 7 wonders of the world. Even before the days of European horticulture, ancient Mexican gardens were watered by aqueducts and their flowers scientifically arranged. Gardens are private refuges where we can satisfy our need for beauty, tranquility, and achievement. They are worlds of nature we help create, tending plants. We share with the sun, the rain, and the soil the task of transforming an area of earth into leaf and blossom. The successful gardener, the one who reaps a bounty of these satisfactions, understands basic principles and can adapt himself to changing conditions. He need not be an expert, but he should glean from experts the knowledge that will guide him. I think I'm going to flip through a little more. What was it? I think it was, well, the Japanese garden sounds interesting, and the city garden, they're pretty close to each other. It's all in the section of special gardens and bonsai. I remember my mom wanted a bonsai tree, but she said that she's scared to get one because she always kills it on accident. And well, obviously on accident, but yeah. But now we can't find one. Every time we went to a store, we couldn't find one. So page 554. I was gonna flip a giant chunk, but the books are falling away. There's some little illustrations in here. They're not really pictures, like photographs, I think. It's just illustrations. Let me know in the comments if you want me to flip through more of this, or if there was a section that interested you, or like a certain subject on gardening that you like. Then I could see if it has that in here. 450 something. That's what it was. 53. Seaside Gardens. So it has like the names of them and the scientific name, I think. Is that what it is? Like the name of the species of plant. City Gardens. So it's like it talks about the lighting right here. What sort of lighting you should look for. Oh, that's pretty. I like that illustration. I like just looking at it. I don't know what it reminds me of, but it's comforting. Just looking at that. I gotta get closer. Just because I've been drawing lately. So it's a little area to sit. What are those? I wonder if it says somewhere. Is it magnolia? It mentions magnolia. Roof gardens. So there's another illustration of an example. So you can see the city all around them. And then on the top there's the garden. It's really pretty. Something about that is kind of special to see. I'm gonna get some more tea. It's blueberry. I like it. July and August. This roof garden with its 2 levels of raised beds is designed for the gardener who wants to try his hand at a little bit of everything. A 3-tiered fountain pool dominates the graveled bed in the foreground with its sparse planting of succulents and papyrus. Weight problem on a roof is minimized by using extremely light, porous volcanic rock. The rockery continues beyond the pool with a planting of silvery Artemisia unanimous. Nailed it. I nailed that name. And other rock-loving plants. Beneath a clipped privet, beyond is a long begonia, bordered bed of colorful annuals, extending to the far wall, leading on at left to a bed of low-growing polyantha roses, beneath a shrubby floribunda rose, willow tree next to the pool, Russian olive at the far end, and tubbed crab apple at left are all stoutly resistant to leaf-tearing winds and heat. Here they are partly sheltered by a windbreak of cedar, stockade fencing, tubbed yucca accents pool area. So I guess that's just a description of this picture. So I guess these are examples of things you could grow in like a city garden, either on a... Would you stop that? Every few minutes he has to get comfortable again. I get scared he's gonna knock over my tea. Perennials. Bellflower. Daylily. Bloom poppy. Evening primrose. Peony. the spring flowering bulbs and bedding plants. Summer flowering bulbs and bedding plants. What's more? It's pretty. So pretty. I like these pictures that they have in here. Oh, tulips. Those are tulips, right? I like tulips. That looks nice. I'd want to live there. Small city garden, May. Above, so that's this. And then narrow city garden, June. And some more names of Japanese gardens. So that's the next section, I guess. Chapter 30. That looks really pretty. I like all the big rocks in the middle of all the trees. So it says stepping stones and a water basin at the edge of the veranda are set in a bed of moss. Bamboo at right merges with bamboo sleeve fence. At center, polished black river pebbles simulate a mountainous torrent. Clipped azaleas in foreground and along the watercourse repeat and accent the shapes of rocks. Next to the stone lantern is a Japanese black pine. Beyond the stream at right center is a maki. In the background, screening the weathered fence, are an evergreen oak and several camellias of Japanese maple arches overhead next to the veranda. So, yeah, it's really pretty. I like just the way the trees are illustrated there. It's really calming. Makes me happy. I feel happy looking at this. So that's nice. Peony, Japanese maple, vines, bonsai. There's more pictures. Oh, yes, there's pictures. I like this one. That speaks to me. I don't know why. This is my favorite one of these pictures. That one's kind of cool too. How it kind of like hangs down. Those aren't flowers on it, is it? Because like there's parts that are green and then there's parts that are a lighter color. Does that one grow flowers? That would be cool. So yeah. I'll just stop the video there, I think. But yeah, this book has lots of information about gardening. It's hard to flip through it because it's really big. It's a really big book. Oh, and it talks about like different diseases that plants sometimes get and how to treat them. And like pests as well. That creeps me out. I don't like bugs. I don't want to look at the bugs. No, stop at the bugs. Don't like bugs. What's that? It says, oh, treatment for weeds. Probably a list for at the time in the 60s when whatever was available then. So that's the end of it. Oh, sorry. So yeah, that's that. Let me know if you want me to flip through that again. It's Or to be more specific, I'm gonna go to the table of contents again. And then you could just pause the video, and if you happen to like something, yeah, so there's the contents. And if there's something you want me to just read through, then let me know. Yeah.